Just real people, real convo.
Hey guys, today's my moment of truth. Today is the day I meet my father's family. I get to understand who I am, what makes me what I am as a journalist, as a storyteller, and I hope to connect the dots. And I hope you appreciate this moment with me as we share this very special nightcap. So, come on. And I invite you to share a nightcap in Trinidad. It's where my father left in search of opportunity, and now where I ventured in hopes of making sense of his blank stares. My likeness ripped from his memory years ago due to Alzheimer's. That same weekend, the country played host to the 30th Annual International Reggae and World Music Awards. One of the honorees, Gramps Morgan, of the legendary reggae group Morgan Heritage, accompanied me on the flight down from Miami. Upon arrival in Port of Spain, I was captivated. Its gleaming skyscrapers, the offspring of a booming petroleum industry, made the city feel more like a northern metropolis. The accommodations at the Hyatt, where myself, Gramps, Shaggy, and the other honorees convened, rivaled those of most American cities. How you doing? What's up, man? What's up, man? Family, you look like Leon, man. Upon meeting my cousin Eugene for the first time, his wit, charm, and engaging smile made me know I was with family. So I bombarded him with questions, digging deep into my past to connect the dots. So I mean, how was my pops? Was he more serious? You know, I heard he was like really ambitious, man. I think that's where I get it from.
He was religious, what?
Real religious.
Because Sis was saying that when he was small, he used to gather all the little kids and hold Sunday school.
He used to hold Sunday school with
on
all
the
kids in the neighborhood?
On the pavement.
Wow. First, we headed out to Laventille to meet Eugene's daughter, where the 58-year-old was as rambunctious as his two grandkids. After that, we stopped for some solo. Then headed out to meet Eugene's sister, who he said would have given him a proper Trini lashing if I didn't come by. That's Marcus. That's my older brother. That's my older brother. I'm the little one. I'm Peter. You never met me. I wasn't surprised of the discovery that my father held Sunday school on the concrete for neighborhood youth. My father used to like reading the Bible on the pavement with the kids.
Yeah, but he was reading because he was little. He was young.
How old was when he was doing this?
Let me see. My mother died when I was 12, and that's before that. So he must have been 12 while I was about 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And he will collect all the little kids. But you see where the place was situated. This is the road running there. There's a drop in the road, and it's like a service street.
Yeah.
But it's not really a street. The houses are there, and this is like a wide pavement. So cars not running down there, they're running up here. And he will get long bench from man.
He did the same thing in my troubled St. Thomas neighborhood, where he served as a guide in the fog of violence and apathy that engulfed me and my peers. I entered Chaguanas, my father's hometown, beaming with pride. The downtown in central Trinidad's bustling Mecca resembled Jamaica Avenue in Queens, with a more distinct Indian population, and the banter of Manchester United versus Barcelona, as opposed to the Heat versus the Mavs. So we're here in Chaguanas in a roti shop to get a traditional wrap roti, and I can't wait. Of course, savored some roti, an assortment of spicy meats wrapped in a heavenly bread. So guys, we're at Eugene's house. Him and his brother actually built this monstrosity. Wow, that's a pretty nice house, Eugene. So we're gonna see where my cousin lives. Check it out. Before heading to Eugene's house, where he showed off his trade, welding ornaments, gates, and other house fixtures from scrap metal. It doesn't get me rich, but it gets me by. Choke, Eugene.
Yeah, good people. Even from Trinidad. Check out my cousin on NBC NiteCap. Remember, he's
So this is the house where my father grew up. It got built over. Wow, this is kind of crazy for me. It's kind of personal. Gonna meet my Uncle Carl for the first time. Man, it's crazy. Wow, okay. Let's see how this goes. Meeting my Uncle Carl for the first time was surreal. His puzzled look at the memoir which I co-wrote with Trick Daddy told him the fact that he had no idea who or what Trick is, or NBC for that matter. But his smile showed that he was happy his nephew had made it, and that my mother's love is what kept his brother going. My moment of truth came when Carl told me my father also had a show called Sky Pilots. And he used to come on and preach.
Yeah, preach.
It was really popular?
What? He used to sell insurance too.
Yeah.
And people used to come by him and on a night time to buy insurance. Yeah. Night time all around 8 o'clock in the night, 9 o'clock in the night, to come by him to buy insurance.
Well, you know, growing up, my father was always helping people, man.
Yeah.
Always helping.
Yeah.
That's wow, so Sky Pilots. And a lot of people used to listen to him.
Yeah. And they believe in him because he was just a godly man. So they trust him with their money. They would come and he would come and take insurance from him. And man, it's nothing. It's real nice, you know. People have that
Believing.
trust in there.
People believe in my father. He was always helping people.
Yeah.
Always. Actually, the most popular radio show in the Virgin Islands. An inspirational show. It's funny how we are the mere reflection of our parents. The award show was a fitting epilogue to the day spent meeting my family for the first time. Shaggy, Gramps Morgan, Trinidad soca ambassador Machel Montano put on display the best in music Africa and the Caribbean has to offer inside Port of Spain's National Academy of the Performing Arts. That night at the show, I reflected on Eugene and the fact that the beauty and simplicity is spellbinding. Then it hit me, the message my father's been trying to convey to me through his blank stares. If you believe in God, soar high enough, love hard enough, you can see it all. Because son, you're a sky pilot, and more importantly, you're my son.
Just real people, real convo.